Welcome to episode 439 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burton. Apartment Hacker is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So I got a question recently from a viewer about how many properties a regional manager should have, or what is the ideal or optimal number of properties that a regional manager should have to be effective in their business. And I think that begs another question. What does a regional manager do? What is the primary responsibility of a regional manager? And in my mind, the primary responsibility is to teach, mentor, coach, and train people up. And that is to say that you help people become more efficient in what they are doing by focusing on their character. So your primary responsibility is to teach and train character in the individuals that are doing the great game of business for you, right? And so knowing that that is the primary responsibility, backing up or sort of fast forwarding to the question of how many properties, my question back is, how many properties can you handle, knowing that you are tasked with teaching people how to become leaders themselves? And my gut tells me over a long bit of time, having been in this industry roughly 25 years, that if you're new in the role of regional manager, then I think that is somewhere between 4 to 6 properties. And that'll be a monumental task for you, because you have to run the business also, but you have to shift yourself from becoming a boss or a manager to getting things done through other people, with the primary responsibility of teaching, training, mentoring, and coaching someone up as it relates to leadership. So I think if you're a seasoned regional manager, I think somewhere between 6 and at the very outside 9. I think 8 is a more optimal number. I just think when you get beyond 9 or 10 or 11 or 12, or I've seen upwards of 20 properties, I've seen people boast about running 20 properties. I even had myself somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 properties at one point in one of the organizations that I worked for, and it was ridiculous. I can't even begin to tell you how many things fell through the crack and how suboptimal that was, and what a just crazy show it was. And it put me through a period in my life where I nearly burnt out of the business. And one would argue that we did it out of necessity. We did it out of greed, right? We wanted all the fees that came with having the number of properties across our portfolio to be maximized, over-maximized, and all it did was give cause for us to lose business. And I was blind. I thought, well, I can do it. I can work 18, 20 hours a day and 7 days a week, and I can make it happen. Nobody can make that happen. So 4 to 6 if you're new. I think 6 to 8 if you're a seasoned regional manager, and beyond that, I think you just start to lose effectiveness. So that's my answer to the question. Talk to you soon.